Hi there, I'm Greg Watson from Watson Real Estate here in Broadway Avenue, Palmerston North. The Real Estate Institute of New Zealand has just brought out its monthly property report. This is relating to September 2020 and in many cases the year from September 19 to September 20. Some interesting things here going on. Let's have a look at the general headline is the highest number of properties sold in New Zealand for 42 months, according to the latest Real Estate Institute of New Zealand data. So more properties selling, which is great. In fact, across the country, 37% increase in the number of properties for sale. The reason it's good is that there is strong demand out there. And again, Manawatu Wanganui, 37.3%, and that's the highest increase or the highest number of sales for a September in 14 years. So even through the boom times of the late 2000s, it's great to have those numbers returning to normal. As many of you that are looking for houses would appreciate, it's very difficult to do so. Looking at the median house price year on year, just above my head here is nationally, they're up 14.7% to $685, the median house price. And if you exclude Auckland, in other words, you look more regional, up 17%. So property still shows itself as being a very good investment. So 9 regions have hit median prices, record medians in September. I'll show you that soon. And also the figure for New Zealand excluding Auckland. So how did we do? Manawatu Wanganui, a 16.6% increase from $397 in September of last year to $463 this September. And additionally, the Wanganui district had a record median price of $400,000. So here's how it looks visually. Remember, the red R's are the record median prices. So plenty of records there. As you can see, prices keep rising, and some stunning figures. Probably the most outstanding is the increase of Gisborne, 45.8% year on year, which is an incredible return on investment. But even notwithstanding that, some of these changes are really significant and still in the teens. Taranaki and Otago in the 20s, West Coast in the 30s. So large capital changes there as well. So we'll just move forwards a bit. I'll take you to Manawatu Wanganui specifically. Excuse me while I scroll the screen for you. It's just a bit easier to do it that way. So here's what Bindi Norwell, the CEO of the Real Estate Institute, said about Manawatu Wanganui. Comparing September to the year before, reached a record high median sales price of $463, up 16.6%. The days to sell is the lowest for the month of September since records began, sitting at 23 days. So things moving really well indeed. Looking at some of the specifics, which is always interesting, here are the median prices. The column that we're looking at is this one here, which is September 19, and comparing that to September 20. So you can see large increases, 70,000 in Horowhenua. We've got around 34 in Manawatu, over 100,000 in Palmerston North. I'll get to that soon, and some really big increases there as well. And then on the volumes sold, you can see here quite an increase as well. If we scroll, or if I bring the next bit of information up a bit further, these are the percentages. Palmerston North City, pretty outstanding, almost a 25% return on property in terms of the median house prices. So that's really quite stunning in terms of an investment. For example, a $400,000 home a year ago would be around $500,000 now. So those are some big increases indeed. Not so good for people that are first home buyers, but very good if you've got property. And you can see some of those other ones there as well. Rangitikei District, Ruapehu, all doing well. How does that look as a graph? We've got the blip at the end here to do with COVID, but really just rising very nicely. And in fact, the trend line appears to be in a way that it will continue to accelerate those house prices for some time to come. With the bunch of projects we've got happening in this area, there is no sign that this is going to slow down anytime soon. The days to sell, again, just trending downwards. Things are selling quickly. So if you're looking at putting an offer on a house, you need to be there with a good offer prepared with regards to making it as simple and easy as possible to be able to successfully buy. So that's the figures from September. I hope you found that interesting. If you'd like a copy of the full report, I can send you a PDF. It is one which is publicly available through the Real Estate Institute of New Zealand. Thanks for watching.